Mr. Smith here with your assignment for the week. The first of two assignments for this week. And this first assignment is Conquest and Enslavement of the Americas. So last week we went over how Europeans explored the world and came to North and South America, most notably, where before there had been no contact between the people that were living in North and South America and the people that were living in Europe, Africa, and Asia. If you remember right, Europe, Africa, and Asia are called the Old World, and the Americas are called the New World under this formulation because it was a new world to Europeans. But soon after they arrived in the New World, they moved from exploring, from discovering places, to conquering places. And European countries, especially Spain, began to aggressively attack and conquer areas of the Americas, killing and taking the land and enslaving the indigenous people that lived there. And this conquest went on for more than 250 years. It lasted well into the 1800s until almost into the 1900s. And by the time it was done, the native populations, the indigenous populations of the Americas before Europeans arrived, compared to after Europeans had conquered the Americas, was 90 to 97% less. So Europeans were responsible for the deaths of 90 to 97% of indigenous people living in the Americas, which makes this conquest of the Americas, the enslavement of the indigenous people of the Americas, the single event in all of human history that has the highest death toll, more than 100 million in all likelihood. So this is one of the great tragedies of all of human history that we're talking about here. And that's what we're going to be learning about just a little bit this week. And unfortunately, we are only going to be able to spend 1 week on it. But because it is such a huge event, because it is possibly, and I think probably, maybe the most important event in human history so far, then we are going to have 2 assignments on it this week instead of just the one. So don't forget, after you get done with this assignment, make sure you do the wanted poster assignment that's also in this module as well. So this assignment, you're going to learn a little bit about the background of this conquest by looking at 2 of the most notable examples, 2 of the best documented examples, which were the conquest of the Aztec Empire and the conquest of the Incan Empire. So hopefully you can think all the way back to first quarter when we were learning about the Aztecs and Incas and have a little bit of background information about what those societies looked like before Europeans arrived, while you think about what happens to them after Europeans arrived. So for this assignment, you're going to open the Google Doc that is linked below. You're going to click on the link in the document to watch the video, and you will need to sign in to access Discovery Ed, but you can just use your Google sign in for that. So just sign in using Google. There should be a little button that says sign in using Google. Click on that and you should be able to get in. And then as you watch the video, answer the questions. The video is about 20 minutes long, so you're going to want to, be pausing the video and answering the questions as you go, rather than waiting until the end of the video to go back and answer the questions. And as always, if you have any problems, if you need any help, then please drop into Zoom office hours or shoot me an email.